Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. It has been a minute since we've done makeup on this channel, but I'm looking forward to show you guys some products that I've recently been using. Some of them are new, some of them are not new. Before we get into the video, I do want to say I realised that we reached over 1,000 subscribers. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for riding with me, even though I've been away for about 3 months or so. But yeah, let's get into the video. Starting off with fresh skin, I'm going to go in with a primer to begin with. And the one I've been using recently is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. I'm going to apply it with a brush today because my skin's a little bit more on the sensitive side. When that happens, I try not to use too much of like my hands on my face because of bacteria and all of that jazz. Even if I'm washing my hands, it's still the same thing. I just think it's better to apply it with a brush, so I'm gonna do that. Oh my gosh, guys, I know some of you are probably wondering where the heck have I been. I haven't been wearing makeup as much, to be quite honest with you, and I've discovered some new passions, so I've unintentionally taken a break. But here we are today, and I really like how this feels on my skin. I've really been enjoying this recently. If you are new here, my skin type is combination skin, but so far this one has been working so well for me. I do have sensitive skin. My skin gets easily irritable as well, so this vitamin Enriched Face Base has just been working so well for me, and yeah, I love it. So I'm gonna let this sit on my face for a few minutes just to sink in a little bit, and then we can get cracking on to our brows. Okay, so moving on to brow. This is a new product that I've been really enjoying recently. It is the Iconic London Brow Gel. This has been quite popular recently, and I thought I'd pick it up and give it a try, so here we are today. So previously, before this, it was the ABH Brow Wiz that I was using. I've also used the Revolution one, as you will see on my previous videos. But to be honest, I've really been into like fitness quite a lot the last couple of months, which is what basically like one of the new passions that I was talking about discovering. And when I'm going to the gym, I'm not wearing makeup. To be fair, I haven't been wearing makeup as much as I used to, but I'm sort of getting back into wearing makeup again, so I thought it was a good time to start filming YouTube videos again. Brows are really important to me, but sometimes they can take a little bit of time. So I really just needed to find the correct products that would work with me to give me the kind of brows that I wanted, which is usually a fluffy brow, a lovely fluffy brow, but with good timing. So the Got To Be one, you can use it on your hair, your edges, as well as your eyebrows. It really, really does keep your brows in place, and sometimes I do like a little bit of a softer brow. So I guess if I'm going like to a super hot country and I'm going to be out for hours, then maybe the Got To Be one would do a great job with that. So literally, this is how simple it is. You don't have to wet anything. As soon as you apply it, after a couple of seconds, it's set in place. So I know you guys have heard that Rare Beauty came to the UK a couple of months ago. I didn't get Rare Beauty's first foundation, but the second one, baby. This one was calling my name. This is the newest foundation launch. It is the Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. So it's a tinted moisturizer, but I'm still going to refer to it as a foundation. I really must say I do like the packaging, and it's got like a little bit of a dent for easy handling when you're holding it, and it's not as messy as the other one because it comes like this. And I got this in the shade 52W. Usually I would have gotten 48W. I think that would have been the match to my chest. If you guys have rummaged through my previous videos, or if you've been here a while, then you know for a long time I often did match my foundation to my chest, but recently I've sort of been going a little bit closer to my face, which is darker than the rest of my body, or in between, so it's like not an exact match or close enough of a match. And that is because I mentioned that I will be moving away to a hot country real soon, so there will be no point in me matching my foundations to my chest. So let's give this a little shake, and I really, 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 really do like this foundation. I think I've worn it probably about 3 or 4 times now. So I just apply a little bit on my face like so. I also don't bother with colour correcting my hyperpigmentation as much as before. I feel like I've really been embracing my skin recently, and obviously matching closer to my face, even though it doesn't cover my hyperpigmentation the exact way I want it to, it is good enough of a job. So for me, I'm pretty much okay. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start buffing this out. I've really been enjoying using a brush to blend my foundation these days, and obviously if you've been here for a while, then you know my foundation types that I like most are the hydrating, glowy, like light to medium coverage foundations. Tell me that I'm wearing foundation. Please tell me I'm wearing foundation. Foundation wear, please. Can you just see? Let's keep blending this out. Honestly, absolutely love this, and the shade match as well. I even could have gone up. I think the shade up was 50N. Obviously N is a neutral undertone, but the shade that I saw, it was still pretty good to be fair. So if I wanted to, I could have easily gone for 50N. So you can see it's not like a super full coverage foundation, and I mentioned full coverage is not really my jam in terms of foundation. I'd prefer to build up the coverage on my face using like concealers and bronzers and whatnot. But yeah, I really do like this foundation. Just look at the way my skin is glowing. I mean, I know my skin was already glowing before. Just look at it even more now. I mean, what can I say? This is definitely one that I reach for often. Have any of you tried this before? I know quite a few people have, but it's still fairly new to the UK at least. Let me know if you've tried it before and what your thoughts are. How do you feel about this particular foundation? Okay, so foundation done. Moving on to our bronzer. Still loving my cream bronzers, so I'm going to go in with a cream bronzer to begin with, using the ABH cream bronzer in the shade Chestnut, and this is not so new in my collection. I've been using this for some time now and I really do enjoy it. So I'm just going to take a brush and just apply in the usual areas that I usually apply my bronzer. How are you guys though? Oh my gosh, I hope you guys are okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was missing filming YouTube videos. To begin with, it was like the passion sort of died, especially because I just wasn't really wearing makeup that much, but now I'm starting to wear makeup a little bit more. I just thought it was just a good time for me to come back and start filming again. But I hope you guys have been doing good. I know a lot of you guys that have recently subscribed have been enjoying my reviews, and also just like trying out makeup products. So hopefully the videos that I will put out will be enjoyable for you. I'm not really too sure where this channel is gonna go. Obviously skincare is still very much something that is like still deep in my heart, so I will try and incorporate a little bit more skincare videos, but I also don't buy makeup as much as I used to, so it's not going to be a thing of when there's a new launch I'm gonna be like, oh, testing this, testing that, unless it's a product that I'm really excited about trying. I'm just not really going to be buying them anymore. Moving on to concealer. I mean, the top two concealers, it's the Too Faced Born This Ways in the shade Chestnut and Butterscotch. I dropped this on the floor and it sort of broke, so yeah, I mean, luckily I can still seal it and it's still okay. But anyways, going in with Chestnut first. Just gonna apply under my eyes, on my forehead, my nose, and on top of my lip, the usual places that I apply. And I've really been enjoying blending out my concealers with a brush. If I'm in a rush, I do find that I just quickly go in with a brush. I actually like the way it blends out, so I'm just going to continue and stick to using a brush. I do have a new skincare routine-ish, or basically just new products that I've really been enjoying, so I will be sure to incorporate that in another video. So this is what my base is looking like at the moment. This is also my go-to routine when I'm putting on makeup. Moving on to blush, so I've been using the Huda Beauty blusher. If you guys haven't seen this before, this is the newest Huda Beauty blush that has been out for, I don't even know how long. It's not been that long, surely not. This Rebel Red has been pretty much my go-to. I did recently pick up another shade, which is Coral Cutie. This I've not tried before on my face. I find that when I apply it this way, it doesn't give me the coverage that I like, but let's just go ahead and see. It does look nice. Okay, so blusher done. Moving on to our setting powder. I'm going to set my under eyes first. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in the shade Cashew. I have been using this quite a lot recently and I've really been enjoying it as well. I usually do use like 2 setting powders, so I use that first. If I want to brighten it up a little bit, then I'll go in with a lighter setting powder. I have so many setting powders, even though it's tempting to buy like some new ones that I want to try out. I feel like it's literally a waste of money because I just have so many setting powders. So, and I do want to lighten that up just ever so slightly, so I'm going to go with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is the Airbrush Flawless Powder. I am actually going to use both shades, so I don't actually remember what shades they are because they're rubbed off. I think they're number 3 and number 4, but this is number 4 and that's number 3. So I'm going to use number 4 around my mouth. So what I've been using for my brows now is the Huda Beauty Fiber Gel. When I first got it, I was like pretty much wasted my money until I applied it and I really liked it. And now in combination with this brow gel, I absolutely love it. So this is what I used to do my brows, and honestly, it's so quick. It's literally so flipping quick. So I'm gonna have to get another mirror so I can see a little bit closer and not mess up my brows. Okay, so yeah, this is exactly what I do to my eyebrows. Just comb over that, and as the name says, it is a fiber gel. If you've not tried it and you don't like taking too long on your brows, then I do recommend it because it is effective and you'll be at the door in a jiffy. So the brows are done and this is what they are looking like. Literally using 2 products, it's cut down the time frame that it takes me to do my brows. Bronzer, I actually don't need a powder bronzer, but I'm gonna add just ever so slightly on top of my forehead just to give me a bit more of a bronze and tone down that shine, even though, you know, it's not too crazy. But this Huda Beauty blusher, the shade in particular, yeah, it's a lot more shiny than I thought it would be. I don't know what it is, it's just different. It just seems to be a little bit more highlighty, I don't know. Last but not least, the lips. Been using this gloss by Fenty Beauty. This is the Hot Cherry Gloss Bomb. Yeah, I was so adamant that I didn't need this, but I decided to pick it up, and it is a plumping gloss. So if you've never used this before, you will feel a bit of sensation on your lips. If you are a gloss lover and you don't like to do too much to the lips, this gloss bomb, unreal. But yeah, this has been my current makeup routine that I've been doing. This is like my more minimal makeup routine, my everyday. If I was to wear makeup every day, or if I'm not going anywhere special, this is what I'm doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a minute since we've been doing some makeup on this channel, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will list everything that I use in the description box down below. Also, if you want to keep in touch with me and see a little bit more in terms of like my other passion, fitness, then you can follow me on Instagram. I do share my fitness journey in my stories, so if you're interested, feel free to check that out. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.